You have to understand.
Did you see that? Did you see that on Netflix? That it takes like 18 gallons to fucking make one avocado.
Oh, yeah.
No,
and they regulate the water now too.
And, but you have to understand, like, how long does it take to make one avocado? It's like it took 7 years for that tree to finally be able to give you. And like success is a lot like that. We're talking about this barbershop.
Oh, that's a good one.
Like no, and it's like, but we're talking about your barbershop. Like first, you came into this building and it needed a lot of work. Let's just call it that. It needed a lot of work, right? And it's like, all right, and you planted a seed. And it's like a lot of us go out and we plant these seeds of hope and joy. Yours was, hey, I want to be independent. I want to have my own shop and I want to have my own barbershop, right? That was the dream. I mean, there's obviously a lot of different other things attached to that, but that was mainly the dream. I want to be independent. I want to have my own shop because I want to do whatever the fuck I want in it, right?
Yeah.
I remember. So it was just kind of like, it was like, this is what I want.
And music. The music is paused.
You missing?
It don't matter. Yeah, if you want something else just for background. Yeah, just some hip hop.
Nah, what it was playing right now is cool.
All right.
I just stopped. But it's kind of.
But it was like you came in. Sorry that I interrupted you, but you came in and you had this idea, and it was like you stayed committed to it. A lot of us go out and we're like, oh, I want to try this thing, and then we're like, oh, it didn't work, and instantly, so I'm done. But it was like that success is consistency. You came in here every single day, and you got your customers in here, even when it wasn't even up to like nice. It was just like I'm gonna bring my customers here and chop them up, and I'm gonna start building something. And it was step by step by step. First, it was just this little wall. Remember, you finally you took the curtains off and you put this little wall, and then you did the floor. And it's just been piece by piece by piece, but you stayed consistent, and that's the biggest thing that I want to give you credit for. It's like you stayed consistent on your dream. A lot of people, like I told you earlier, it's like they go, somebody comes in and tell them that's not real. Don't do it. You're gonna struggle. You're not doing it right or something, and it's just like I don't care. I'm just gonna keep going on what I think is right. And you stay consistent on that. I mean, obviously opening up a barbershop is a successful thing. I mean, I think it's a successful industry.
Thank you.
Because, I mean, hair's always going to grow.
Yeah.
But,
I always saw. That's the reason why. Nah, but I think I like taking care of people, you know what I mean? I started when I was in seventh grade. That was the first time I picked up a clipper.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Nice.
I remember I think I still have the clippers. I used to cut the homies' hair. Some of them still come here, so it's cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And that's what I was telling him.
20 years, like, damn. Like a friendship too. So.
No, absolutely. That's something that happens, like women will talk about that. They'll be like, how come some men are more loyal to their barbers than they are to
No, dude, we made a quote. And it was funny because he put they don't cheat on your barber, but cheat on your wife.
Yeah, but all right, so that's a misconception, but it's like you do develop. That's a negative point of view on men. You know what I mean? Hey, you don't need to
cheat on your wife. Yeah, cheat on your barber.
Yeah, whatever he said.
Hey, but I'll be honest. I get my hair chopped up by somebody different now, and it's just because it's conveniently close to my house.
Yeah, I heard that.
He's on. This is actually not a podcast. But like it's just like, and I feel guilty. As a matter of fact, I was like, I had a friend.
I was looking at his face the whole time.
Hey, you know him. I got a blessing. It was just like for Louis. Crispy. Louis, Big Louis from Crispy Cuts.
Nah, I'm thinking old. No, there's Louis from Barbershop. He's old.
No, I know Louis. Yeah, no, I know Louis too. No, he says he knows you. He's like, he knows Cat. I told him I get my hair cut by Javi from Cali Clippers. That's my boy. And he was like, oh yeah, I know him. And I was like, all right.
If I were to see him.
And then it was just kind of like, all right, then there's a blessing. At least they know each other. It stayed so. But it was just like, but right now when I was coming, I was like, damn, he's gonna obviously tell that I have a haircut.
He's gonna. Hey, straight up, you need one. I got you.
No, he came walking. He's like.
I wasn't even paying attention to what he was telling me. I was just looking at his hair.
No, when he came in, he was all walking around, looking around. I'm like, oh, when was the last time you been here, bro?
How had it been?
It's been like a year.
No way, already?
It's been more than a year, huh? No, it's been longer, dude, because I broke my back. That's when I started going to Crispy.
He came back.
After I broke my
fucking bulletproof vest.
Oh, when I was all fucked up. And one of the reasons that I stopped coming was because
it
it was so.
back and you're like,
I was like, hey, fuck this motherfucker. He doesn't care about. No, it was like I couldn't get here on time. Because it was far and it's hard when you break your back, dude. Hasta tanto pedo, it hurts.
Yeah.
Like breathing, you're like.
You broke your back?
I broke my back and like
bro.
2 years ago almost, and it was just like, bro,
how'd that happen?
skateboarding. It was awesome.
Oh, I remember you telling me.
Yeah.
No.
I was done skateboarding. I was done. I was just chilling right in front of my suegra's house. She probably loved that shit. So I was right in front of her. She was like, I told you not to be out there playing on that skateboard, motherfucker. So, you know, you're always going to be right. So be careful what you think you're going to be right about. So I fell in front of her house.
You're always going to be right? What does that mean?
You're always going to be right. Anything that you say, and that's super important. Like, that's one of the biggest changing points in anybody's life. Is like the point where you can change the conversations that you have. The words that you say are always gonna be true.
Yeah.
Like dead ass. Your thoughts, those become your words, right? And your words are always gonna become true. And I'll go even deeper. We have to understand what words are. Words? What are words?
It's a way of expressing yourself.
No, it goes deeper. And I'll just say this.
Whoa, slow your roll.
I
think you want to go.
All right, so no, and it's crazy because like I've been wanting to say this for a while because it's super important. It's like, what are words? And I'm gonna start. Sorry, let me start.
You connect to the universe, or you put in your.
Hold on. Quantum physics has proven that everything in existence is vibrational, which means vibrates.
Like energy.
Vibrations. All right. So when I talk, what am I doing?
Yeah.
What am I doing? I'm creating vibrations.
Like
So what does that make me? So what does that make me? No, so
You're a mammal.
No, you're good. But what does that make me though? If I can make what everything is consists of, that makes me a creator. So when I speak, I'm always gonna be right.
So that's what I say. You gotta watch out with the vibes you put out, because the energy you put out is a bad vibration.
That's what I tell my girl, because she'll knock down, she'll talk a bunch of stuff, you know. But just sometimes my girl, you know, I'm like, stop saying that. I'm like, girl, stop saying that.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you gotta pick your battles. I feel.
Because of just what you said though. Because you're just pounding it and you're cursing, you're putting like a.
You just said it. You cursed it. Yeah. Okay, why? Because speaking is magical. It really is. And that's why it's called spelling.
Yeah.
Spell. And you have to understand what words really are.
No, the way you manipulate people in a sense is a spell.
It is a spell. And you're casting either spells or curses. Yeah. And most people curse their whole life. Me va a ir mal, chinga tu madre, vete a la verga, blah blah blah. And it's not even the words, it's your emotion. You really feel.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, you guys don't know who owns the salon there, do you?
Yeah, her name is Han. She's not the.
It's not. There used to be one that owned it years ago named Marta Jimenez.
Marta Jimenez?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
This was like
we've been here 30 years. Yeah, we've been here 6 years. Yeah, we've been here 6 years.
Oh, okay.
So the one that's there now, her name is Han.
Oh.
Han Khan.
No, I just moved back down.
You need a haircut?
Yeah, thanks, dude. I just got it.
I'm just kidding.
But thanks anyway.
No problem. You take care, son.
Have a beautiful day.
But yeah, I used to wear one. I'm very spiritual, so I believe in when you gotta be connected to the universe and whatever you put out, whatever you say.
Did you believe on that little bracelet, the balance bracelet?
Nah, bro. And then I even have crystals. I even have crystals in front of my windows and stuff like that.
Well, crystals. Actually, you know what makes your cell phone work?
Crystals.
These crystals that I'm wearing here is what makes your cell phone work. A lot of people don't understand that because they don't understand what actually goes into making your phone. Yeah. But so these stones are energetic by vibrational standards.
Right.
Like they carry a vibration. And it's like I wear them mostly out of symbolism because the chakras aren't even these colors. These are actually representation of the chakras, which are 7 points of energy in your body. And these things come from your root, your solar, your sacral, your plexus, your heart, your throat. your third eye, and the crown, which is the connection to the divine presence of all existence.
Universe and stuff.
The universe. And these energy points require work. And first of all, you need to be
So
aware.
it's kind of it's kind of like the whole thing with the lunar, like the stars and all that.
Okay. So it's because everything's connected, and you have to understand that as above, so below. So the sky, you have to understand that every atom in your body was created in a dying sun. It was everything that's in existence came from
old star. Like
it was an old star, every atom, because you're carbon. That's what happens. That carbon is made at the ending point of all suns. And I'm not 100% on that because it's been a while since I studied that kind of whatever it was that I was saying. But that's what happens when the suns. They create hydrogen. They're combusting hydrogen. Gravity is falling so hard upon a star that it starts combusting hydrogen, and at the end it starts creating carbon. It runs out of hydrogen and it starts whatever. That's how black holes are made. I don't really know all the science, obviously.
It gets crazy.
I don't know all quantum physics. I don't know all physics, but the 7 points like we were talking about, that shit, like that
falls under more what spiritual.
That's 100% spiritual, but it still comes to the fact that it's as above,
There's
so
a higher
below.
power.
I believe there is. If you really look at everything, like how perfect is life? Look, let's just look at this. How perfect is life? Let's put aside what we're conditioned to believe, that life is shitty, and most of us are.
No, I'm just saying the whole way the body works.
Like exactly. Look at the body.
That's my way of knowing. Like, there's got to be something. Like,
how is this perfect?
Is there a
How is
spirit
this
inside you?
No, there's obviously a spirit inside you. I can prove that right now. I can prove that right now.
Yeah, obviously. That's what I'm trying to say. Is that
okay? Watch. Let's do this exercise. I'm gonna tell you guys a word, and then I want you to repeat it. But I want you to say it out loud. I want you to repeat it in your mind. All right? The word is love. On 3, you're gonna say that word, not out loud. You're gonna say that within yourself. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right. So you just said something, right, in your head.
Right.
So okay.
That's crazy.
I'll fuck you up even more. You just heard yourself.
You conscience.
Where is that? Where is that?
Inside.
It's not just here though, because that mouth and those ears are beyond this realm. You're a multidimensional being. You're not just here right now. You're in a whole different place doing crazier things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like if you're able to tap into that greatness, and because it is great. If you're able to remember, hey, I'm not just this fucking shell. Obviously, what I'm here to, like, I'm here for a purpose. What is it that I'm here to do? And like,
it's cool.
And that's mainly my talk. All my talks are going to be mainly about being deep because I don't think that there's any more.
You pick everybody's brains pretty much.
Yeah. And I'm going to show you
what
things.
You can read people pretty good or what?
Yeah, absolutely.
You're looking at, you analyze.
It's not that. It's just like that's.
No, I can see him. Though. He's looking at
I
me.
don't even want to look at you now. He's like, stop reading me, man.
No, I can see him the way he is, and the way
and it's like, all right,
like he goes like this. You know what I mean?
Like
some people can do it, some people can't. You know what I mean? Some people.
You have to understand, like, don't everyone can.
Well,
everyone
okay.
can. Everyone
you
can.
gotta tap into it.
No, exactly. And it's like we're talking about those center points, and it's like you have to understand that we're vibrational, right? And it's like you can tap into different parts. Most people live on the root chakra and the red frequency of life, which is sex, drugs, alcohol. Right. I want a bunch of material things. The root chakra, the grounded part, the part that's physical. I want money. I want pussy. I want sex, drugs, and alcohol. Yeah, and that's a frequency, and it takes time to be able to grow out of that. Most people, it just takes time. You realize.
It's funny to do.
No, some people do get out of it too late. Some people stay stuck, man, and I'm not, and I'll go deeper. Shit, you might not get over it in this life. It might take a couple of lives for you to finally get your shit together. And I feel like that's what explains to me some of these people that are really toxic and really damaged, and it's like they never get it their whole fucking life. And it's like, all right, cool.
You think that's by choice, or it was already destined for them to be
I think that we are exactly where we are because of our decisions.
You know what I mean?
And okay,
I think by choice.
I think it's because of
what they're
karmatically
afterlife type shit.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that every action has a repercussion, and it's like at some point you had to learn that humility of being that blind Because it's really just being blind to the fact that you can't even see that you're
I always
harmful to
check-
the people you're around. And
I
that's
always try to check myself about that shit, about that stuff, you know, because I see it, I feel it, I know that.
Oh shit! I just
It's
noticed that's the same shirt.
I know, I told you that earlier,
it's just.
but he wasn't here. But yeah, that's good, dude.
Yeah.
Hey man, I thank you, I appreciate
Yeah,
you,
you
bro.
know,
And like.
Which I think we could think the same, and I just kind of like need to get back on that. Yeah.
Well, like that, there's a reason that everything happens.
Hell yeah, bro! Like I had the fucking, I had the thing. I used to carry my Bible with me everywhere I went.
Well, I don't read the Bible. I
Well,
don't read the Bible.
Oh no, I don't either. I don't either. It's just for me as a spiritual guy.
Right.
I pray
And
I
actually-
talk to myself. I do exercise and stuff like that. And I carry it more than my wallet. And I don't know.
I mean, the Bible, like, if you know how to read it.
I don't even read it, bro.
'Cause it's
I
the way
don't. I don't read the Bible.
So
I
it's
carry
more of a
only
symbolism.
No,
Symbolism.
not symbol, man. I just
Because you're carrying it for
no.
to
I'm
symbolize
very
that-
spiritual. I'm very spiritual. I'm just
All right, I like it.
I'm just very spiritual.
I like it.
Very
But yeah, so there's these turning points in life. Like we're talking. Let's get back to the beginning. We're talking about how success works, and success takes time.
Success is rented. Like I read that once. Like success, you gotta pay rent for success.
No, you
And rent
can't.
dues every day.
Okay. It has a
You know what I mean?
price.
Like, you gotta keep- you
Success
gotta
has a
keep-
price. Let's not say rent, because rent is. I own
Okay.
this bitch.
Yeah.
I own. This ain't a fucking
Cool,
no.
cool.
Success is
I'm
mine.
saying I read it. I'm
No,
saying I
absolutely.
made it up.
No. I'm saying. No, but what I'm saying. But what I'm no, it's because remember, words have power. Don't you want to own your success, or you want to let somebody have it for you and let you borrow
That's a
it?
good point. That's a good point.
No, it's good, and it's like ownership. Change the way you speak and watch it how it reflects in your life.
Yeah.
And success takes time. That was ultimately what I was gonna tell you. Now I come into your shop, and yeah, like you said, it still has a little.
I like the whole theory that you said, the avocado. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, and
That's
that's
7 years to go and it's a process.
Bro,
I never heard it like the way you broke it down. I was like, all right, cool. Makes sense.
and you have to take care of it. It's not like, okay, I'm gonna put you down and peace. See you in 7
Yeah,
years.
you're right.
homie.
You gotta maintain the water.
I gotta
you
come
gotta
in here. I gotta make sure. And avocados are hard to grow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It takes 18 gallons per each fucking avocado, fool. So
Well,
imagine
maybe-
one fucking tree. Well, how much do you think it gives you? 100?
Yeah.
Nah, maybe say
Nah, I
20.
don't know.
20. That's
A
200
good avocado-
gallons. Just water. If I did the math right.
I don't know, but it is a
I don't
lot.
know.
It doesn't matter. It's fucking awesome.
It's a lot.
It is. And like most things are like that. Most things require more effort than what you actually get out of. That's why I actually do network marketing. Because it's like I understood this game. It's like numbers. As long as I'm out there putting it in somebody's ear every single day,
Planting the seed.
planting a seed, hey, I might not,
That's your avocado tree.
That's my avocado tree. And if it takes me 7 years to make $20,000 a month, which is not, it's gonna be faster because I know how to talk and I know what I'm doing, and I have a plan. But it's like it's gonna be
Sure
worth
do, my
it.
man.
I've taken the time to understand the game, and it's
Yeah.
like the game is rigged. The
Yeah.
game is rigged for you to win if you know how to play it. If you don't, you get stuck working a job and you pay taxes all your life. And at the end, if you're lucky, and the stocks don't fucking collapse, you might get some of that. Some, and it probably
Yeah.
won't be enough because of inflation. And I see it all the time with older people. Like they give their best lives, their hopes and their dreams to a job, to a company, because it's gonna be forever, this company. Sears just fucking went under, right? Sears was a monster. It was unstoppable.
It was like a Walmart at the time. At the time,
yeah,
it was.
bigger than Walmart. It was Sears. Fuck yeah. It had I don't know, because Sears always had like warranties, and Walmart has always been like, well, I give you the cheapest. You can buy a warranty. So Sears had like Costco. I'll use Costco. They were more like Costco, and they changed the game in that aspect. And it was just
Fetco. Oh, ever go around Fetco?
yeah, the one that used to be right here, right?
Yeah. Well,
Okay. So we look at a corporate giant like Costco. Costco is actually honest. To me, the way I see the way the industry of the way we buy things is going, is like companies like Costco are at some point going to be like Sears, where they're just going to be slowly deteriorating. Because it is gonna happen, because the way everything's going is everything's
buy it online and shit?
Yeah, everything's gonna be Amazon's the new giant. You know what I mean? That's the new industry. And right now they have drivers. In the future, those are gonna be drones flying your package
they
to your
already
house.
tested something like that.
Exactly. So all of these jobs are transitional. all of these things that we see right now, they're all
Like
transitional.
look
Like,
at
Uber
Walmart.
drivers.
Look at Walmart fucking already having those registers self
No,
checkout.
no, they're smart. They're already doing the shop online crap.
Oh yeah.
And they're gonna
Yeah,
slowly
just
start
delivery.
taking down stores after store because it's gonna be easier to just ship it to your house because there's gonna be stuff like cars that drive themselves and drones that deliver packages. And it's gonna be like where are those jobs for the people?
So how they gonna how
I mean,
gonna,
I guess
how
you could
we-
say it would go back to a sense of greediness, and that goes in because everybody's trying to, as a business owner, not a business owner, but being that giant, inventing those things, you're actually not even thinking of the people.
No,
the
you're
job.
not. No,
you're thinking of
absolutely.
how am I gonna come up and eliminate jobs, and I'm the priority, which is fucking robot cars.
But
And
that's
all my
already that's already the way we're going.
Yeah.
Like there's no turning back. There's already cars that drive themselves.
Yeah.
There's already drones that can carry things to your house. And it's like this is just like we need to nos tenemos que actualize ourselves in the sense that we have to start getting ready for what comes next. And to me, you're always gonna have to be able to network. Because that's what ultimately makes anything. Being able to sell on Amazon is networking. You have to be able to have an actual website where you sell your items from, and then you put them on Amazon. Does that make sense? You actually have
Like
to
an e-commerce.
An e-commerce agent. Yeah, exactly. Like the ATMs. You need to have incomes that are like that forever. You know what I mean? Like the new industry is e-commerce. Like what was once the industry of owning a store as big as Costco, that's dead. You want to have an e-commerce page. You want to be on Amazon selling an item. That's the future. If you're not already doing that, all these young kids, the ones that are on it, already have a business like that, and it's a business. Like I have my niece, she's actually my cousin. Her boyfriend does that. That's all he does.
He just puts stuff online?
He sells like old clothes. He goes and looks to thrift stores and finds vintage clothes and then sells them on these vintage websites. And he sells them for a lot of money. Like jeans that he finds for $10 at the fucking thrift store, he sells them for $100 online. And that's those are the only businesses of the future.
One of these little niches.
Yeah,
Find the next niche.
Niche. Like you're a barber. Obviously, the barber industry is people are always gonna have to get their haircut.
Yeah.
Okay, where's your app? Where's the next phase? Where's the I'll send you a barber to your house?
Yeah.
Because that's ultimately everything's gonna be at your house. That's what Netflix and chill. That's just a form of conditioning you right into your house.
But it's kind of, I mean, I feel, I don't know.
Obviously,
I guess I'm in that old school mentality, you would say. Like, I wouldn't see myself, because you could already do that. You could already fucking do house calls, you know?
Yeah.
But
it was the same thing for Walmart. What do you mean you guys are gonna deliver packages? They got everything at the store.
deliver a barber,
But
we'll drop him off to you. Pick him up.
We'll
Don't
Uber
worry.
him to you. No, but but
You want warranty?
okay. Why don't you rent barbers for shops? Train 3 motherfuckers as good as
Like,
you.
hey, we need a backup barber. We
Yeah.
have a barber sick.
Call me. Whenever a barber's sick, call me. I got a barber for you. And hit up all the barber shops. That's an industry that you can take over.
Hey, you're onto something, brother. It's like a substitute barber.
Yeah, like substitute. Yeah, no, I'm serious. And I mean, you get the baddest motherfuckers. Like you go and look for, hey, I'm gonna need you these days, you know, because you're the baddest and you're already booked or whatever. But like that's what I'm saying. So that people are like, oh, I want his barbers because they're actually good.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? But it's like that's an industry, that's a business. You start creating it, and it takes time. It takes somebody telling you, hey, this is kind of what you should do because the future's coming. But it does take the ability to look at it in a bigger mentality. Like, realistically speaking, that everything's gonna be a house call. Doctors too, because everything is gonna change. All this, the way we're going is like. I see it as like we're going into these box mentalities, like literally into these like stay in your house thing.
That's what they want. Everybody, it's already happening though. Everybody's almost
It's funny 'cause
antisocial.
they
you know
do
what I
that
mean?
shit.
Why?
Because of the phones.
No, because you wanted to be divided.
Yeah.
You shouldn't know your neighbor.
That's true.
No, because they do that shit in the movies, bro. They do that shit in like
They do it in real life.
No.
No, I'm telling you, like how is all right?
I'm telling you,
Like, all right, and it starts with fear, right? Like how many people go to the movies and actually
she wolfing a fucking cattle, right? And
Yeah.
just trying to get everybody together and then just
put them in their box.
Put them in the box. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So it's a human race. I don't know where I seen that. They were talking about the human race. It's like that's where kind of Nipsey was onto something. It's a marathon. It continues. You got to consistently keep doing it. It's not just just stop there. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, no, it's real
going.
deeper. It gets real deep when we say it, like you just said it, like sheeple.
Sheeple. I never heard of that.
Sheeple, yeah. And it's like you have to understand that there's a big ass game being played. But but if you know there's a game, then play your part and use it.
Stay in your lane.
Stay in your lane. No, not just that. Hey, obviously you motherfuckers want to expand. I want to be part of it. Hey, I don't know how to make drones, but I can get a couple of kids that might, and I could be the guy that sells those drones, and we could create an industry where people make the droids, and there's an industry where we can actually make jobs for people, but it takes somebody being willing to, and having owners of companies that pay fair wages. You know what I mean? Fair wages, true wages. Give people what they're actually worth. You know what I mean? And that's actually one of the reasons that I picked network marketing. There's no industry that, like, you just have to meet a point. And to get paid almost what any CEO makes, which is around $20,000 to $30,000. You know, a good CEO for a really strong company, that's about how much they make, $30,000 to $20,000 a month. And it's like, a network marketing will just be like, you don't have to play the politics game. You just have to give me the fucking numbers. Does that make sense? And to me, because I can go work at Costco, with my mentality, I know I can climb the corporate ladder. I know because I have a strong mentality. I know how to do a lot of different things. And it's like, okay, but I still have to play the politics game, which is, if his cousin is CEO, he might have a better chance than me at becoming CEO.
Yeah.
And that's just how politics works. Anywhere, hey, they might be buddies since they were kids. And he might be manager before you. Okay, network marketing gets rid of all of that and goes, okay, just give me sales. I don't give a fuck if you guys know each other, like each other or not. Get me sales, and I will pay you top dollar for what you do. Does that make sense? So to me, as a person that knows no limit, yeah. No, and it's like numbers. It's all numbers. If I'm talking to people every single day about what I do, I'm finally gonna find someone that has a mentality to go, hey, that sounds really nice. Actually, you're telling me I can make money just talking to people? And that if I'm good at talking to people, I can make a lot of money? Most people are actually really good at talking. We're conditioned, like we just said, to go into our house and disassociate from each other. But the reality of it is that we all have so much to sell each other. And there's actually, as much as there's bad, there's good. And if we focus on the good, we can spread good.
Overweight the bad.
Absolutely, because you're the turning point. You're the one that's in charge. You get to choose on what you focus on. You get to see things differently by what you know, and you get to perceive things differently. Does that make sense? And it takes time, and it takes getting to know yourself. But that's the key part. Get to know who Javier is. Truly who he is. What is his vision now? He's come a long way. What does he want for the next phase? Just one barbershop? Does he want 20? Does he want to be on the next wave? And it's like, there's like, why should we go? Because there's already a bunch of people doing it. My cousin, his boyfriend's already doing it. He's 18, dog. He's already living the dream. You think he goes to work? All he does is go with his girl to shop, to thrift stores, and on cool ass hikes. Why? That's freedom.
Yeah, financial freedom too. That's my goal. Financial freedom.
That's my goal too. That's why I do the network marketing. That's why I'm doing the network marketing. And like,
crazy, like to get vintage clothes like that and sell that shit.
But it's like, I can go.
Makes you want to go think
5 times, sell it for 5 times the price.
But it's not just I want to go and look at. You gotta know what you're doing, and it's like anything that you're good. You're a good barber. Why?
That's crazy.
Because you practice. You practice every day. How many people? Hey, I had a homie that used to tell me, "Tienes que madrear. A veces quebrando aprendes." Madreando aprendes. Like sometimes you have to chop somebody off wrong and like.
You gotta just leap for it, you know what I mean? And fuck
You
it,
gotta
try
go
to
for it.
fix
Like this podcast thing that we're doing, and like that's like something that I always tell people. It's like, hey, everything's just the hopes and dreams unless you fucking what? Take action. Even if it comes out shitty, like right now, and maybe it didn't record as much as we wanted to. It doesn't matter. We did it, and if it's
It's organic.
It is organic, and that's the whole thing that we want to do, and we want to bring about into this new medium that we're going to be creating here at Cali Clipper Hands. If you have something to say, if you want to come out here and jump on and talk to us consciously or unconsciously, share your talents with everyone. This is going to be a medium for us to network and to grow as a community and get to know each other. You know, there's actually a lot of people that are willing to get to know each other, and let's see what we can bring about within each other. You like it? Let's do this every fucking week. We're gonna have a Super Bowl party. See you then.